O Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, I beseech your divine presence, pleading for your gracious attention to my lowly supplication, and I thank you that you are both of these things. In addition, let it be known that he kindly combined a number of different ingredients, each of which is well known for its capacity to stimulate the desire to quench our thirst while we humbly seek hydration. To the glory of Allah, who is both compassionate and forgiving beyond measure. These holy ingredients, salt, garlic, and onions, were intricately intertwined, and they inspired a deep yearning for the satisfaction of our thirst in a way that nothing else could have. I come before you, O Allah, with this observation in the utmost humility. The following words are an offering of humility to God, who is both merciful and generous beyond measure. I am indebted to the instructor for the continuous feedback that she has offered me, and I respect the response that she has given me with every fiber of my being. Following the evening meal, an obedient servant may politely express their thirst, which may prompt a teacher to declare, "Truly, we do not possess any blessed water resources to offer because it is not within our means." In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful, I beseech you to take into consideration the following meager observation. In the name of Allah, we pray that in the eras to come, we will be granted the ability to accomplish this through His grace and mercy. O Allah, we beseech you to see that the person's actions indicate that he did not bestow the blessing of water upon the other person. A blessing be upon you. After that, may it be known to you, O Allah, that they both passed out unconscious. O Allah, may they have a profound awakening within their very being as they seek your divine presence, and may it be that they find it. O merciful Allah, we humbly beseech thee for thy blessings as the people have now, by thy divine decree, returned to the sacred space of the classroom. The people have now left our midst, and we thank thee for thy blessings. As they embark on this sacred journey toward enlightenment and growth as individuals, may Allah shower His blessings upon them and guide them along the way. In order for them to be able to acknowledge your holy teachings as a gift bestowed upon them by your infinite grace, give them peace and understanding. Please, Allah most merciful, direct me to the right person to ask my questions, and give me the insight to formulate the questions themselves. In the name of Allah, I pray that my words, in which I seek their wisdom and enlightenment, will be adorned with piety and submission. In these words, I seek their wisdom and enlightenment. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful, I beseech your holy presence, pleading for your limitless favor and steadfast direction. I do this in the belief that you are the one who is most gracious and most merciful. I affirm in the name of Allah. O benevolent being, I implore you to reveal the particular observations that you have made. Please do so. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, I pray that Allah's divine wisdom and profound insight will shed light on my path as I make my way along this holy road to understanding. May Allah's divine wisdom and profound insight shed light on my path as I make my way along this holy road to understanding. I humbly pray for Allah, the most merciful and most compassionate, to look favorably upon me and guide me in the right direction. I affirm in the name of Allah. I humbly accept the reality that there are an infinite number of rivers in the name of Allah. As I delve deeper into the reaches of this information, I pray that Allah's wisdom will be with me every step of the way. I affirm in the name of Allah. O most merciful and gracious one, I beseech your divine presence to hear the plight of these spirits, for they are engulfed in weariness and exhaustion. I beseech you to hear the plight of these spirits because they are engulfed in weariness and exhaustion. I pray that you will send down some of your divine grace to comfort them and give them the strength to get through this trial. From the depths of your knowledge, provide them with the tools to regain their strength and vitality so they can continue to serve you. I pray to you, O Allah, in the name of Allah, the most merciful and most gracious, with complete submission to your will and absolute trust in your infinite goodness and compassion. I pray these things in the name of Allah. I affirm in the name of Allah. We come before you, O Allah, in utter submission, pleading for your compassion and blessings. To the glory of Allah, who is both compassionate and forgiving beyond measure. All praise and thanksgiving are due to Allah, the one who created the universes. The students have made a pointed observation that demonstrates both thought and humility. As they pray for wisdom and comprehension, may God bless their words and fill them with illumination as they offer up their supplications. We place our trust in the boundless compassion of God and humbly submit ourselves to the will of God. We implore you, O Allah, to recognize the connection that exists between water, love, and friendship. In the name of Allah, I pray that as we start down the path of love and companionship, we may have the humility to acknowledge the myriad of activities and occurrences that are intertwined with this holy component. Please, O Allah, in all of your infinite wisdom, enlighten us to the immense value that water brings to these priceless relationships, and grant us your assistance in doing so. I affirm in the name of Allah. O merciful Allah, I beseech thee to grant my request for water by granting me the pleasure of being in the company of the Prophet, whose words have enchanted my heart. I beseech thee to grant my request for water by granting me the pleasure of being in the company of the Prophet. O gracious being, bestow upon us the insight necessary to comprehend the profound reality that Sam exemplified while we were in the sacred realm of our dreams. In the name of Allah, may this truth be brought to our attention, and may we be granted the vision to be able to take in Sam in all of its splendor. We pray to Allah, the most gracious and most merciful, and ask for His assistance in comprehending and embracing the profound meanings contained within this divine revelation. I affirm in the name of Allah. I am sorry to Allah, the most merciful, for skepticism regarding your all-knowing nature. I humbly submit to your undeniable awareness of the matter at hand, and I beg your gracious acceptance of my humble acknowledgement in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. I do this in the belief that Allah is the most gracious and the most merciful. I beseech you, O most merciful and gracious one, to bestow upon me the grace to see how accurately it portrays Him in the holy space of unadulterated love. I pray that you will do so. O most merciful and gracious one, I humbly beseech thee to acknowledge the Prophet's recurring nightly encounters, which have bestowed upon us a profound and everlasting love. These encounters have been made possible because of your bountiful mercy and grace. In the name of the Most High, I pray that Allah's grace and favor will always be showered upon both my most treasured companion and myself. O Allah, you are the most merciful one, please hear our petition. May Allah bless our discussion of the Prophet, who was chosen by the All-Knowing and given the holy responsibility of witnessing the wonders of the heavenly realm. May Allah bless our discussion of the Prophet, and may Allah bless our discussion. As I spend time in quiet contemplation on the sacred teachings that the revered Prophet Sallallahu has bestowed upon us, I humbly beseech your divine guidance to direct my path. In the name of Allah, may He grant me wisdom. I humbly ask that His understanding of radical Islam, including the 3 pillars of faith, be revealed to me. I ask this in the hope that He will bless me with understanding. A blessing be upon you. O Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, I seek your divine presence in the hopes of receiving your eternal guidance and infinite wisdom. I pray that you will answer my call. In this sacred moment, I find myself reflecting with humility on the faith that is at the core of each and every one of us. When will they come to the point where they willingly and humbly submit their hearts to your will, O Allah, certain that their dreams will be realized? In the name of Allah, I pray that His divine light will shed some illumination on the mysteries of human aspiration and hope so that I can better understand them. I affirm in the name of Allah. O most merciful and compassionate Allah, I humbly beseech you for your divine presence, asking for your wisdom, and I pray that you will illuminate my path. When it comes to in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, the response that I am looking for is not an affirmative one. Rather, I am looking for a negative response. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate, O Allah, may your enlightening knowledge wash over me, illuminating my path and giving me wisdom. I ask this in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate. I thank you from the bottom of my heart and pray that Allah, the most merciful, will hear my prayer and accept my sincere gratitude for your assistance. I affirm in the name of Allah. As we prepare to greet the dawn in the midst of Assad's rule, we beseech Allah, the most merciful, to bestow upon us a vision that will be realized with the utmost clarity and to grant us the ability to see it coming to pass. O Allah, bestow your wisdom upon this obedient servant so that they can understand what they are seeing. God bless them as they begin to unlock the holy wisdom that has been waiting for them within themselves. May the boundless grace that was bestowed upon them lead them to the ultimate truth, and may the holy wisdom that comes from above shed light on the way for them to go. I pray that as they uncover the mysteries of their trip, they will be enlightened in their comprehension and uplifted in spirit. O most gracious and merciful one, I humbly beseech thee to bestow meaning and comprehension upon these words, which appear to have none. Please hear my prayer and grant my request. May they feel the comfort of your divine presence as they undergo the transformation into something that will be of great value and bring light to the world. Prayer. Lord, keep them safe on this journey to your holy land. Allah, in your infinite knowledge, please bless these people and this place. We implore you, O Prophet of Mercy, to bestow upon us thy divine advice and profound understanding. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, we humbly beseech thee to bestow upon us thy divine wisdom, and we do so in the knowledge that you have mentioned 3 different potential outcomes. We pray that the words you speak will be a shining example of both truth and wisdom, guiding us to act in a way that is morally commendable. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate, we beg and pray to you to have mercy on us. I affirm in the name of Allah. O Allah, we genuflect before your majesty, knowing that you are the only one who is able to bring happiness into people's lives and illuminate the beauty of Islam's majesty within their very beings.